good evening, one and all. Happy Monday. Welcome to another glorious week. We're going to kick it off with some Starfield. I've been trying so hard to hold myself back from getting stuck into this again because it is so all-consuming. Great game so far, and I haven't even started half of the main quests. I'm only still scratching the surface in side quest heaven, so thanks for popping along. Hello to everybody. I've made it to 55 followers, and if my Twitch dashboard is correct, I should be getting an email tomorrow when I finish this stream to say, would you like to be an affiliate? To which I will reply, yes please. Now, I know the big question on everybody's mind is, Wooly, do you have a working camera? And to be honest, the only way I'll find out is if I press this big red button. Let's see what happens. A transition. And no camera! Oh, what an epic fail. That's a shame. That's a shame. I thought we got it sorted. It worked for a while on the first stream, but look, how can we do? We'll figure it out. I will get a PC. I'm working on it hard. Jazzy, my man, welcome along. Thank you so much for coming through. How are we keeping? How is the end of your Monday? Monday is behind us, well, for the most part, depending on where you're watching this from. If you're over the other side of the pond, you're still progressing through the day, but you're getting there. You've made it. It's Monday. We're nearly through it. So we do a bit of Starfield just to wrap it off on my side. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for all the follows. I had a load of follows since last stream as well, which is always a lovely surprise to come back online to. So I'll give a shout out to Guspect, Irish gaming streamer, Nightingale Rose, Auntie Tinkerbell, who funnily enough we had a conversation this morning. Auntie Tinkerbell, a friend of mine in real life, and we both just assumed that she followed the channel, and she didn't. So she got a message this morning saying, hey, what gives? Thanks to Dogcatcher, Miss Saphira, Horden Fenrir, could be pronouncing that horrendously wrong, but still, Living with CES, appreciate you as well. All the followers since the last stream to now, you're all welcome along. Jazzy, good, just about to shower. I just got the shower out of the way, got the shower done, kids watched, kids in bed, wifey is on bedtime duty this evening, so that's how I was able to get online early, and let's do some gaming. So to kick it off, shall we? Okay, yes, we shall continue. A little recap for where I was. I'm on Mars, which is always good. What else were we doing? I'm on Mars. I took a side quest to help the miners, because, you know, never forget your roots. And it turned into a saga of attempting to blow up ships, negotiating with pirates, blackmailing admirals, you know, standard stuff for Starfield. So we're going back in now to try and finish off this mining side quest, and maybe then we'll head off to Venus to continue the main quest, see what else we can do. So stick around. Now, let me just familiarise myself with what's next in this side quest. Speak with ship services. Okay, cool. That should be fairly straightforward, shouldn't it? Maybe, possibly. Okay. At the door. Residential? I don't know if I want to go in here.
Condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
No, I don't want to go in here. I've already gone in here to give a letter to somebody because I'm sound like that. Okay. Let me try my little tech fix here to see if I can get a camera going. 2 seconds. If this doesn't work, I'm giving up and we're continuing on with the game, because to be fair, you don't need to see my mug. If anything, that probably takes away from the game, so some would say, the unkind people. Okay, let's go. See how that works. If at all. No, doesn't. Game over. Alright, cool. Let's continue on. So I've officially gotten myself lost straight away. Oh, stairs, yeah, stairs are a good one.
Here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to any security officer.
Okay.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over.
Thank you, Nightbot, for looking after all the pleasantries.
Stairs to reach the other levels. Try to keep
Yeah, if you're new here, feel free to jump into chat. We don't bite. Anybody who's a kind of follower in the small group of 55 that I've accumulated are all really nice people to have the chats with. That's the whole reason why I got into streaming, was basically gaming can be a very solitary hobby to have, and streaming adds a nice little dimension to it where you can have the chats with people while you play games, kind of chat to each other, help each other if needs be. So feel free to say hello, or if you want to just chill and lurk, that is absolutely no problem at all. You won't get any pressure from me.
Hey, got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Hank Ferraro.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, the guy that set off and disappeared. That's who we're looking for.
No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Ooh.
I've been
Oh,
doing this
yeah,
job for
probably
years, and
hiding
I can't
stuff.
think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know.
Okay.
You're gonna have to ask them yourself.
It's not contraband then. That's what I thought it was going to be.
That is.
Do you have any other
Nothing
information?
out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it. Yeah, something
guess I'm
seems
on my
off
list.
about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway,
Or maybe
good
he's
luck.
selling shit.
Good day to you.
Thank you, sir. Back to speak with Trevor again. There's a lot of this backwards and forwards in this side quest. I've been up and down to Trevor about 6 times, I think. But it's all about getting them levels up so I don't get my ass handed to me when I actually go to main story quests.
I might complain about landing here, but I have to admit, there is a sort of hidden beauty to the Martian landscape.
She just keeps giving out about this place and then changes her mind. Maybe it's like an underhanded compliment. She doesn't really mean it.
Can't wait to get off this ride.
Wee. Wee. Trevor, let me tell you.
Hope I didn't make a mistake. I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
Okay.
That's a little suspicious.
No way!
Why would he do
Yahoo! Welcome in!
Moreover,
How are we?
Why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work.
Just doing side
and about
quest
his
heaven
co-workers.
here.
Said
No
some
way.
things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Aye, Captain. Rough up, Frank. Jesus, steady on. What would Hank do with all the equipment?
Hank's kind of a weird guy.
Sell it.
He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little.
Ah, lurkers from the
sketchy.
kitten. Yahoo!
Always figured it'd be done.
Thank
after
you,
one
thank you.
contract. Guy like Hank.
You learn
maybe he's just looking
Cyberpunk.
to sell it on the black market and earn an extra.
Is that
paycheck.
when's the DLC out for that? That's
Sure.
going to kind of give it a new lease of life. It's soon, or is it out already? I never played Cyberpunk because of all of the
Remember,
negative kind of
Most
crap
important that we
from when
find
it
out where
first
the equipment is.
released.
Always deal with Hank
I
later.
am interested in it
We've
though.
got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse.
So I may
We've got to hope to
I may
whatever
pick it up
higher power you believe
myself
in that it
soon.
wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure
oh, how do you jump again? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh Jesus, Sarah. Steady.
Detonation occurred in 5, 4, 3.
I've been watching Noz streaming it. Nozity, sorry, I should say. Streaming Cyberpunk. It looks cool, so definitely one on my to get list.
Particle detonation
Yeah,
concluded.
where's the pub?
It
Is
is
this
now
the pub?
safe to resume
Oh, it's the Trade Authority.
About transferring to the same division.
I didn't think it was this far up. Oh, there it is.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
There he is, propping up a bar still. Yeah, I think it's out. Everyone in next gen and PC got 2.0 up to it. Ah, okay, cool. That's what I was reading about, was like, if you were going to start it soon, to wait for the 2.0 update, so...
It takes guts, character to be a miner.
Okay.
My
What's your story?
My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is.
Okay,
I'm
so you're a
just messing.
dick.
But really,
Yeah,
I don't like to
yeah.
talk about myself.
Sit down.
What,
I'll ask him all of the
standing around
non-essential
running
questions.
some Rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though.
Oh, I got you that way. So it's like completely refreshed. So it's like day one all over again, minus the bugs, I hope. I got some questions for you, Hank, about
Questions,
new
huh?
equipment.
Let me buy you a beer first. Here you
I'll take
go.
a beer.
Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? You're
Simple.
right.
You went to get the gear, you didn't
wanna
come back
bring
with it.
it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it.
So you stole the
screw
equipment.
Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string
lost
of
or you
failures
took
to
it?
meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
Is there a better way? Look at the smarmy little smile on his
I
face.
don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it.
Let's
How could
try and
I?
guilt him.
You do it too if your coworkers never took you seriously. I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh and talk behind my back. They think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not good at what I do. So screw them. This whole planet sucks. Everyone here is a friggin' loser.
Lovely. There we go. Let's try and convince him.
You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this be all for nothing. Damn it.
Correct.
Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone.
There for my favorite sword into the turret. Oh yeah. Yeah, trying to adjust to new weapons as well as a new style of play is obviously a bit of a pain in the ass, so I feel you on that.
Sure.
Just want the
fine.
equipment back.
I get it. Just, follow me. I'm going outside.
If it's
We're going
any
outside, are we?
consolation, I don't trust this man either. I'll keep an eye on him.
I'm telling you.
Thanks, Sarah.
To be able to
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit at one of the mines.
You
So
going?
much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Right. Not gonna lie, I'm getting ready for this. Inventory, yeah. Let's not try and use a cutter on him. Wouldn't be great. Oh, that looks tasty. Nice damage rating. Okay.
Let me know if you need something.
No, you go away. I'm following Hank. Yeah, I'm here. Keep going. Oh my god, it takes so long to follow people.
Reggie keeps asking if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Oh, he's gone. Hello? Oh, I had to wait for the door to cycle through the whole process. Okay, he's outside. This might be a little overkill, but still, I'd rather be prepped and ready. That's it. Carry on, carry on. So you do bury them in the ground?
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
Okay, just don't pat yourself too hard on the back there. You might hurt yourself. Oh my god. Are we walking back to Earth?
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best for returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have.
I don't know, you weren't, pal.
Buried it, dump it all into the old mines, and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
Still don't trust this guy.
house unloaded, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up
Still
ahead?
talking. Sorry, while I'm walking, I'm trying to fix this stupid camera, but I've given up now. I've officially given up now. As you shared on time, your next hobby yesterday. Yeah, I hope for your sake. I think it was 4 times last night I was awake, just with random fix this, help me with this, turn this on, get me a drink. The joys. Oh, hold on now. What's he gonna do?
Alright, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
What an ass.
No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
We'll go
Not if I
with a
convince
persuasion.
you. You
Uh-oh.
were behind us the whole time, newcomer. And after I kill you, I look like a hero.
Damn it.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Damn it. You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my only shot. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I'm in too deep and I don't know what to do. I know I don't deserve it, but will you help me? Please?
My first playthrough, I'll always be the good guy. Then next time around, I'll be like, shoot him, kill him, throw him off a planet. But we'll go good. Let me see. I suppose, how do I know I can trust you?
I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. I can start by giving you my gun to prove I won't try to kill you. That's about all I can really do. For real, you made me see what I'm doing is wrong.
I helped him.
Hey,
Say pirates followed you.
I like how you think. You'd really do that for me? I mean, as long as they get the equipment back, no harm, no foul, right? And if they think I got it back,
What is he doing to himself?
Maybe I'll finally get the respect I deserve. Yeah, I'm down for this. Let's do it.
You're going to persuade everyone that this weasel is some sort of hero? Oh, ridiculous.
Shut up, Sarah. Who asked you? Whee! I'm just trying to beat the side quests. Same for me being good guy for the first play. Yeah, exactly. It's nice because it gives, you know, you can essentially have 2 completely different games, 2 completely different experiences depending on what way you act. So trying to stick one way the first time around and then you got a whole second game to play essentially afterwards. I'm trying to be good, but apparently Sarah doesn't like what I'm doing. Just like, I thought it was a good idea. He'll probably come back to bite me in the ass now later on, shoot me and kill me at some stage, but sure, look, you live, you learn.
I wonder if the Broken Spear is still open. It's the only decent place in town to grab a drink.
Used to think I was Vanguard material. Until I discovered.
Oh, so Sarah likes drinky poo. She's not all like prim and proper and... Don't do that, I don't like it.
Subterranean particle detonation.
How's it?
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4,
See, I'm back to Trevor again, like 25th
Any luck?
millionth
I'm
time.
looking forward to hearing all about this. Oh, do tell. What took him so long? Wow, is that true, Hank? Sounds like you really gave it to him, eh? Well,
Let's give him
good
some
on you then.
kudos. Maybe it'll come back.
Oh, yeah. Well, I really just wanted to prove myself, you know, take initiative and stuff. So, I went early to go pick it up. But when I returned to
Oh, here we go.
Mars,
He's gonna wax
I
lyrical
noticed
about
that
this.
Pirates were following me. I diverted from the spaceport and led them into the desert, where I fought them off and drove them away. Oh, it was wild, man.
Turns out I had you all
Hey,
wrong,
easy
Hank.
now.
You'll have to tell me all about it later. Let's allow our friend here to get going, though. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Over and out. Nice.
It is now safe to resume
Okay.
normal activity.
So, that was the longest side quest. I know I'm saying longest side quest. There's probably about 10 million other ones. Survey a habitable planet. Hank's no longer following you. Cool. Credits running when encumbered. What? Am I over encumbered? Oh yeah, because he gave me loads of crap. You can go back to the ship and put stuff in the hold. Oh yeah, that's the way, Wooly. Go the wrong way. Away from the stairs you need to go up. Come on. Oh gee, I thought she was going to shoot me. There was no need for that sudden body movement there.
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
Okay. I've spoken to everybody here anyway. Oh, I forgot, yeah, I can't run. Charge up the old O2. You know, for breathing and such. Keep an eye on that gauge. What does it go down more if I go up a hill? Well, that seems to be much of a muchness. Okay.
Greetings, Captain.
Hi, Vasco. No. How do I put stuff in the hold, actually? I don't know how to do that yet. Ooh.
Carrying
Freebie.
enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Captain, it is pleasant to see you. Good day, Captain.
Okay, let me go up and see if I can figure out how to put stuff in the hold.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Okay,
I
that's
saw a
cool.
smudge of dirt on your ship the other day. Don't worry, I obliterated it. I hope you don't mind. I've been labeling your items for historical purposes.
Sure, whatever. Neo City Hustler outfit. Yeah, but if I take that off him, is he going to be in the nude? And I don't want that. I don't need that in my life. Miscellaneous. Yeah, until we get back somewhere to sell them, you can have that, 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 and this. I need them. Don't know why I took a tray. Pliers. God, I took a lot of crap. Styrofoam container, sure, why not? Tablet, tape measure. Oh yeah, we do like vacuum tape. A wire spool. And a wrench. Now, is there anything else I can get rid of? Oh yeah. You can have all this. I'll get it back off you when we land. A bit of Earl Grey. Sure, what else would you be doing of a Monday evening? Okay, what am I at? 100 out of 140. Do any of these have... Yeah, these have some mass. Okay. Right, so we're at 92, which is good. Stole a Deimos cap because I'm sound. I like the space trucker. Okay, 3 helmets. Ooh. You can keep... See, thermal's better. No change in airborne, radiation's better. Protection seems to be down, is it? Energy's up. Okay, so I will equip this. What one will I give him? I like this one because it's blue. Yeah, Kitten, thanks for coming in and picking up on one word. Nude. Classy. She a classy broad. I'm afraid my adoring fan here, if I
Back to work then.
took the suit he was offering, would appear in the nude, and I don't want that in my life. Okay. Now time for a cinematic takeoff. Oh, I'm so sorry for disturbing your prawn salad. How rude. Okay, what have we got here? Don't crash into my ship. Travel, yes. Are we off? Talk to Sarah.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Okay.
No idea.
Here.
They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
second.
No
Is it a
other
ship
ship
anywhere?
readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC
Okay,
satellite
tell
beacon
me.
hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
Okay.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay, gotcha. Minimize ship system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars in your engines and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters. Okay. So basically, power it all down. Okay. Can I boost? Just for a minute. Okay, I need a bit more power for the time being. Just to try and get around these rocks. Asteroids, I do believe. Are we the correct term for them? Rocks. Space rocks.
Oh, great serpent. Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Veroon's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
I feel like I'm going too slow. But I'm trying to swing the long way around. Okay, where am I in relation to anything? Okay, I think I've done good here to get to this point by coming around a long way. Yo, Eddie, welcome in, welcome in. How are we? We got the whole crew this evening of a Monday. Jazzy's here, Kitten's here, Eddie's here. No Way is here. Really forgot. I was like, who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting somebody. You join me, Eddie, as I inch ever closer to the satellite beacon to download the logs before I jet off into space. Try not to hit, as I called them, rocks a minute ago, also known as asteroids. Ever closer. Mind the space rocks. Yeah, I know, this is painful. So scared. Yes, Wooly's wife does as a sick Halloween decoration addiction. The bank account will attest to that. Kitten.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Hey Hodor, yo! I remember, welcome along, welcome along. Just trying a little bit of main quest. Starfield? No, mission log. Okay. Is that where I have to go back to Venus? That's what happens when you're paying attention to chat. You're like, what am I doing? Okay. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Set course. Is it here? Show me. That doesn't look right. Don't trust it. Hold hard. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, I forgot. I'm an idiot. Zoom in. This is where I'm trying to go. Travel. Oh, yes. Why, thank you very kindly. It's the only one I've got.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their
Kerry.
star yard has
Yeah,
been
County
running
Kerry
forever.
in Ireland. Good luck trying to understand it. They're lovely people, but they talk at about 1,000,000 words a second. It just kind of comes out like blah, 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 blah. No offense to anybody from Kerry, but I think you all know the truth. Let's see. What walk on the moon? What happened to Earth? Anyway, what happened to Earth? Nobody told me.
Ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started. Managing
Ominous. Very ominous for us.
Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Okay. To walk on moon. Good.
Keep your weapons
Okay,
ready.
yeah.
Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Most Star Station ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You'll need to select a ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so that the dock prompt appears. Okay. Cool. Guessing this is the target. You know, I'm gonna just plow like straight into it now. Doc. Doc, please. Whew. You must make sleep trip. Yeah, that is, really should so Scottish instead. Set one here. 2 others. Actually, you're only across the pond from us. I'll take that. I mean, a nice soothing voice. That's what you want on a Monday. I hope. Right, let's board this mother. He said, "Look, man, if you got a bit of shut-eye on my account, listen to me droll on. Happy days."
Already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way.
Service, Captain?
They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet.
Be quiet.
Just countless desperate
Vasco.
groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Oh, lovely. Nice bunch of people. I thought that was another body. It's 2 sacks. Oh, sorry. Now, Wally, control yourself. Don't pick up everything. Scissors. Notebooks galore, folders. I'll take a flight suit though. I mean, that's not rubbish. And I'll have a hat. And a digipick. And a wire spill. Just not picking up stuff is going really well. Okay. Yeah, don't channel your inner Luke up. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my best. To be fair, I have... Is Vasco... He's staying there. Well, at least I can throw stuff at him. That has some value. I will take that. No value in a styrofoam container. What's this? Ooh! Sports ball. No. Desktop organizer. No. Yeah. Kitten is the wifey. She's here for moral support and to make sure I don't embarrass myself. But I do that on a regular basis regardless. Okay. Yeah, I know that. You see, what happened was I originally started this a couple of weeks ago. Long story short, we'd no internet for a week because somebody drilled through a fibre cable local to us, and I was like, do you know what? I've learned already from the first kind of, I think I played about 3 hours before I restarted it, how easy it is and how much stuff there is to pick up, that I was like, right, this time around I'm going to be selective. Not going to pick up everything, only of a certain value, or if I can use it for crafting and making stuff later on. But other than that, no. I gotta restrain myself. I do like vacuum tape though. And tools and stuff. It's okay, I have Vasco. I can just throw stuff at him. Oh, they had a bad day. And who doesn't love a coffee mug? Did you pick yes? Cap, yes. Shot glass is drinking on the job, eh?
I didn't stock up on junk.
I'm not stocking up on junk. You're not me ma. Give me that. Taking this globe, Sarah. Can't stop me.
Hi.
Hey Vasco, how are you looking there?
How can I be of assistance?
I'm a fraud. No, she's very supportive is what she is. A fraud. Jesus. You can have this. And this. I will keep Digipix. You can have this, this, and this. Okay. And now we will go back to some more hoarding.
Goodbye.
I wouldn't blame him, to be fair. Jesus, that's a terrible thought. Why are you putting those thoughts in my head on a Monday night? I'm not able for that. Right, okay. So this is locked. Advanced. Couldn't be arsed. Go into the scrapyard. Or star yard. Okay. I don't like how quiet it is here. Quiet, a little too quiet. Hydraulic clamp, yes please. I do not want a fire extinguisher. I will take a pipe wrench though. What's this? Fire spool, always good. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, just a body in the corner. A few fraggy mines. Okay. Be selective. Oh, can you use that for crafting? What is this? Okay. Anything over here? A foam cup. Okay. Just gotta see if I can take me the light. Okay, so we've gone over there. Let's have a look over here. Tools. I'm gonna make some food. All if you need. Cheers, Ed. Enjoy. What are we making today? I just got me some chunks eggs. Now this is sounding ominous. Music in the background is building. Oh. I reckon they're behind there. But I'm not finished finding things. Ooh. It's a bit spicy down there. Have I checked everybody? No. Oh. Tools. Oh, hammer. Oh, vacuum tape. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. That is a nice gun. Just gonna say that off the top. What have you got? Thank you. Oh, will you stop standing in the way of getting shot, you fool? Yeah, where's Sarah? Sarah, stop. Fix my health. Get out of here, Wooly. You fool. Come back a bit. Come back a bit. Should really be paying attention to my health as well. Okay. Sarah, come back, you fool. While I figure out how to heal myself. Where is it? Inventory. I really need to equip these two items as well. Item slots. Give me all the handy stuff. Not bourbon, that's not a good idea. She had health minimal healing with that crap, but we'll plow through some of it so it'll free up some space. Okay. Let's see. That's Chardonnay. I'm not drinking on the job. Chunks. 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 It's a handy way of replenishing health and freeing up space. A few spiced worms. Midnight Delight. Okay. Some milk. Mochi. Potato. Potato. Okay. Ooh, burgers. Yes, sorry, I'm missing out because everybody's having the chats here and I'm I'm trying not to die. Yeah, yeah. Let's go for the wind. Just right here on the room side. There's Tesco and decorations. Starts in summer for you. Oh yeah, yeah. Halloween starts in November for the next year for Kitten. Pale ale, no, I can't drink. Right, med pack. 5% health for 9 seconds. That sounds good. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Bring it on.
Hey, get out of here. What should we... Down you go. Reload. Sarah, stop doing silly things.
Let's do this.
What are you doing? Oh. Christ. How do I throw things again?
You're done.
Get out of the way, Wally. Whew. Back in here. Medpack. Need to actually add favorites. That's my next challenge, right? Okay. Well then get out of the way.
Show me what you
Okay, quick, change weapon. What's the next best one? A lawgiver. Oh, Urban Eagle. Hello. What? Where's this coming from? Right, I need to steal stuff from these people. Focus. You're all crazy here. Yeah, we are all crazy here. Sorry, I'm catching up. Pretty sound. I think I missed my character. You mentioned hell. That's on the park. Too little for me. Yeah. Did you miss me that close? Because I got scared, Jazzy. I got scared. Okay, what's that? Do I look? I'm blind there, trying to kill you. Yeah, they do owe me.
Guess they ran away.
No, they didn't run away, Sarah. They took pity on me. They were like, this fella is absolutely eating bullets. Right, so what I do need to do is I need to fix... Right, let's say Urban Eagle. I need to favourite some of these. So we'll say to the right for our weapons. Favourite this one. To the right. What? Hang on. There it is. Oh, it's just, what's this? Cool it, Nightbot. Cool it. That's a tweak, Nightbot. Sorry, Holder. You were doing nothing offensive. To tell Nightbot to calm its jets. We're all safe here. It's a safe space. Okay. Right, in order of damage, Lawgiver has to go in then as well. Favourite. Okay. Now. Right, I need throwables. Fire grenades. Favourite to the left. And mine's favourite to the left as well. Then aid. Very important. What's this? Treating burns of frostbite. No. 20 health for 2 minutes. Okay. I think trusty medpack needs to... Is it medpack or... Heal paste, let me see. Yeah, trusty medpack. So favourite this for sure. There. And what else is good? Medications increase brain injury. How do you know if you have brain injury? That's my question. I should stop using my strength. Yeah, well, to be fair, I still consider myself relatively new to this whole thing, so I'll do some tweaking. Holder. It's coming through what you're saying, and I know it's not offensive, so we're safe. We're all good. Right, I think I might add this also, and what else? I'm gonna have this now. Ooh, oh, that's persuasion. Research. Store some health. Right, okay. I think we're safe. My favourite is that. Favourite is that. It's very specific to a certain situation. Ooh. Right, that'll be handy to have in case I need it. Right, okay. I think we're in better shape now. Right, so I'm back out here.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
Oh, shut up, Sarah. There's more of them in here anyway. It's just they haven't seen us yet. So... Oh, what's this? Alien pie? Yes, please. What's that? It looks like... thought that was credits. Chunks beef. Spiced worms. See, the game knows that I just got riddled. It's like, get that man some chunks. Immediately. Okay. Oh, Terra Brew Macchiato. Apparently you can take it even though it's probably been sitting there for about 6 years. An orange. Don't need a knife. Coffee mugs. Can't resist. Okay, I've got one already. I don't need another one. Whiskey in a juice box. That's healthy. Chunks apple, boom pop orange, milk, game mat. A meal kit. It's just a cup. Let's go into the kitchen. Okay. Hello. Don't need any of that stuff. Meal pack, yeah, sure. And then there, what's this? Turkey. Multi-pack. Multi-pack. I do love a deal. Can't beat a good multi-pack. September 11th. Oh, my brother's birthday is September 16th. Close holder, sorry. Coffee, gotta have coffee, yeah, for sure. All of the coffee, hook it up to my veins. Hear what I'm saying? I'll join. Okay, what do we got? Container of cereal, yes please. Oh, they look like full bottles. May I have? No. Chardonnay, good bottle of Chardonnay. Some alien jerky, of course. Another bottle of Chardonnay. It's just a pitcher, there's no alcoholic beverages in it. I thought that was a storage chest, it's not. Bowls and such, and utensils and rubbish. Toast, yes please. 0 wire, okay. More toast. Oh, I didn't want the plate. I'll take toast. Just a pot. No dinner for me inside. Was that a meal tray? No, it's just a meal tray. It's not actually got anything in it. That one does. These ones do. Superfood, yeah, sure. Seaweed snacks. Multi-pack. Juice. Yes. The game knew full well walking in here I was going to get absolutely blown to smithereens, so it was like, oh, better leave out some snacks. He's going to need them. Use an onion. An orange, yes please. Utility knife, vacuum tape. Wrench. Okay, there's nothing in that. Is that anything I can take? No. Lettuce. What's your 100 self-destructs? Yeah. You did not follow the instructions. This Lego will self-destruct in. I didn't want the cutting board, I did want the tomato. Oh, bread. What's that? What's just a lie? You can see how you can spend hours in this though, because I'm just like, everything is potentially collectible. I can cook up a nice tasty meal while I'm here and not getting shot at for a few minutes. Okay. Right. I searched you. Let's continue on to where I was getting shot from. I searched you. Did I search you? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, this is where they were.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Sarah, I don't think you realise how much restraint I'm actually showing here. I'll read that later, sure. What's this? A vase. Let me see. Notebook. What's this? Digiframe, no. Scissors, no. Globe sculpture, value 240, yes please. Pencil case. Oh, what's this? Hippolyta. Sure. Notepads. What's this? That's just a light. Oh. Nah. Already sold one of them, it's only 55. Sphere toy, 13. Okay. A humidifier. 195, I'll take it. Tablet, 140, I'll take it. Right, none of these computers do anything. Let us all be free. Oh, it's alright. Stick around long enough to plenty of dad jokes that I maybe that'll teach to actually cook. How dare you, wifey? I made bomb chili con carne yesterday, that's all I'm saying. I've gone with lettuce spray. Yeah, that's all. They all work. Come on in here. I'm a dad, I can make dad jokes. Okay. Spacer. Is that... Ooh. Ooh, that's not nice. This is a poor person. Well. You're not going to need any of that stuff anymore. Oh no, I forgot. Hey, hey Sarah.
Or did you still need time on your own?
No, I need to take some shiz.
Maybe another time.
Oh. Right, so I have to go back to... See what I mean? Let's go back to... Uh-oh.
We need to get rid of some bad gear.
Yes, I'm trying to, Sarah. You're not helping. Don't mind them. Just go back to Vasco for a minute. Is this the way I came in, I think? It's that dude get folded like a lawn chair. You bet he did. And then he got looted because lawn chairs don't need stuff.
I will keep your items safe, Captain.
You buy that in the kettle. That's not strictly true. I take offense to that. Bubble level, cutting board, didn't want. I need digipicks. You can have a dinner plate, a hammer, humidifier, a hydraulic clamp, coffee mugs, pipe wrench, desk fan, screwdriver. I don't even remember picking this stuff up. You can have it anyway. Tablet, utility knife, vacuum tape, wrench, perfect. Okay, I think we're good.
I will await your next order here.
Good man. Let's see if I can get rid of any of the stuff that's also aid. Alien jerky, sure. Alien pie, sure. Keep a little wrap for myself. Some orange juice. Keep the Chardonnay for later. Some apples, some beef, some cereal. Spiced worms. I know, don't need that. Some lettuce. A meal kit. Some eggs. A meal tray should be, yeah, I'm pretty much full health now. And I've freed up some space. Result! Still moving. It's no, the problem, Holder, is the opposite. Okay? It's I will burn it to a cinder rather than risk it being undercooked. That's my problem. I'm too cautious. And in cautious I mean I'm too burny with the foods. He knows what yeah, before then I was a lost man. And then Eddie the Blade came in and showed me the way of the knife. What's that beside you? Oh, some rose torches now. Hidden. So, was there somebody up here the last time? Or in here? Just a mass of bodies. Explosive coachman. Ooh. Now, I know I killed somebody in here and also behind this desk. Oh, that was him. There's our friend, Mr. Folded Chair. Right. I go down this way. No, Wooly, don't grab silly things now. Now is not the time. Oh. Maybe I should turn the torch off. May help it remaining hidden. Right, so I killed somebody down here, or else Sarah did. Ominous music. A chair. Let's have a sit. What's that?
Well,
give me
I
that.
suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Oh. Who can see me?
Hey.
What? Oh, there they are.
And that, my friend,
Okay. That went much better. Right, so I cleared you out. Oh, I see you. Still walking around the field before he attempts to cook. I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. So you can probably still be clucking and laying eggs before you cook that too. Hey. Too mean. Take it back. This is so cool. I can do a whole roast. Yeah. Cook more than two things. Lucky jar's on fire. It's look. Leave me alone for long enough, and anything could happen. Any form of magic. You want me to run a bath? I could set the house on fire. Who knows? Every day is a wonder with me. Right, let's go back to my robot pal. Did I come in here at all? Take that desk
too
fan.
many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Shut up, Sarah. Don't you tell me what to do. Okay, so this is where I came in from. Losing my bearings now with all of the swag that I've collected. Okay. fucking Homer Simpson, yeah. Trampoline. Yeah, you can stick around, Holder. You're alright. You're alright.
Hello, Captain. Captain. Hello.
We don't take ourselves seriously here at all.
You have given
We're
up
here for
on
the chats and the
carrying
lols.
everything yourself.
Vasco. Actually, what's Vasco at? Sure, he's only got 23. Here, take all of the crap. I need digipicks. You can have a desk fan. Resources, coffee bag, a magnet, some wire. I need notes with weight. David Copperfield is yours, pal. Neon gang culture you can have. Now let's see. Apparel. I don't need that. I'm gonna give him all of this stuff that I'm not currently wearing. Oh yeah, I need to keep spacesuit. Vasco can have that. Packs, a lot of packs. That looks fancy. Okay, I don't need all of this. I'm not going mining at the moment, so helmets, got a lot. Get rid of this and this and get rid of this for now. What am I at? Helmets, packs, spacesuits, weapons. Right, what have we got? Realistically, I'm not going to use the cutter. Or this Grendel. Or a Kraken. I've got 2 lawgivers, so you can have one. Okay. Right, I think I'm okay now. 5 of these, Jesus. Right, what are we at? We're down to 64 mass. It's always a balancing act. I said Lego to build. It's gonna be too enjoy Lego, yeah. That's very installed by Fallout 4. Oh yeah, I only started Fallout 4 a while ago. I've played 3, New Vegas. I'd started 4 and never kind of got a chance to continue with it, so I started back again. But then obviously Starfield took over, which is, you know, Fallout in space. So I'm quite happy with this for the time being.
Travel safely.
Right, okay. Now, let's go back to where we were. Okay. Now. So, I went down this way last time. So I took everything from everybody. Couldn't go in here because it's an expert lock. Oh, credits, hello. Catherine, I don't know what that is, but I'll have it. Oh, what was that? Not a food tray or an empty beer bottle. We're alright for them. They can stay where they are. Oh, should we have a little sleep? Sure, what else would you be doing? Right, so I checked these. Checked him. Let's go in here, see what's going on. There's a better bed. eggs. Sarah, get out of my face. Please, thanks. Okay, so I think that's everything from here directly. Let's go in here. See what's happening. A door. Okay. Oh, chicken. Pancakes. It's not even Pancake Tuesday. What's this? Looks fancy. Marker. Syringes. Computer that doesn't work. Hello, microscope. You worth some money. Hello, meal tray. Oh, med pack, yes. Amp, yes. Okay. Okay. Have we looted this place of everything? Yeah. Sarah, reading the notice board just in case there's anything nice for sale. No. What do we got? Right, there's people in here for sure. Where are they? Oh. Where was he? Oh, there he is. Nice. Okay, that's good. Jazzy, you proud? I hit with both shots that time. I didn't fire wildly in panic. Ooh. Clean up cubicle 1, please. What's this? Deck of cards. What's this? I'll have that. Don't need the glass. Check that. Yeah. What the hell's that? Hourglass, huh? Hourglass. Sarah, you're really very irritating. Why are you hiding the cubby? Just come out of the cubicle, please. So that I can go in and see if there's any swag. Or just hide there, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Just for oh, nice. Eddie, I hope you are taking pre-consumption pictures for the Discord so that we can all share and ogle your food. Unhammer. Now, right, she's out that little cubby. There's probably nothing in here now after me getting irate. Does she? Yeah, look, nothing. Now, Sarah, we're gonna have problems. Okay. Is that a... Ooh. Body bags. Grim. You can't be just leaving them lying around like that. They'll stink the whole place up. Sloppy but tastes sexy. It's all about the taste, man. It's all about the taste. Terra Brew, yeah, sure. You.
Might as well take what we can.
Correct. Now you're not giving me guff. Cube, pen. Anything else? Chair. What's that? The gravity paradigm. Sure. It's a coffee mug. Search and rescue key. Okay. Nice. Is there a search and rescue room? Empty oxygen booster. Okay. Can you use that for stuffs? Anything down here? No. This. Anybody in there? No. Okay. Can I go in here? Cool. Nice. That's a bit of value. We'll take that. Yeah, it's like 35. Sushi rolls, yeah. That's worth 240. Bit of Earl Grey. Medical injector, don't need. The Light of Stars. I'm not reading these things. I'm just picking them up because some of them give you locations. to go and explore. Okay. Alright, let's go out this way. This is where all the shooty was, wasn't it? Oh. Oh, I see ya. Down. Now, are you around here? No, they're over here. Oh. They must be upstairs. Let's see if we can do. There they are. Oh! You just killed me over the... Get out of here. Oh, right in the leg. He punched me over the top of the rail. There was no need for that. Okay. Now that we've cleared those out, let's go and have a look at what we can build from here. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Oh, value 240, yes. Folder. Yep. Spirit level. Can't go wrong. Screwdriver, yes please. Oh, that's a notepad. Folder, thermos. Coffee mug. I searched you. Oh. Shotgun shells, nice. Something else really knocking around here, I don't think. Oh, licorice. Checked all this, checked all this. Okay, let's check over here. See if there's anything floating around. Oh, lockers. I love a good locker. Worker's jumpsuit. Sarah, don't you dare open the locker on me. It's my little prize for shooty bang bang. Yeah. Tissues, in case you get upset. Some burr. Cap. Don't need a pen. So that. Nothing. Anything else going on in here? A few tires. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Cleared you out of everything. Folders, notepads, folders. Coffee mug. Tablets worth 140 and fairly light. Desk assistant. A paperweight. Digiframe. Oh, vacuum tape. Cutting pliers. I have lost a runner myself, yes. Pack of cigarettes. Here's the shotgun. Yeah. Hey, that was it's my first day. It's the same room, it's the same... Oh, okay. That's not a doorway, that's a window. Okay. What's this? A pencil case. Got me all excited for a pencil case. Anything down here? Tape measure, yeah, sure. Ooh. Some sealant. Cutting pliers. Digipicks, yes, because I am no good. Impact driver. Wooly, what was the mission about? I don't know, but I got a shit out of DIY tools. It was great. Best day ever. Okay. What's that? A weapon rack with no weapons in it. Shame. Is this the same room? Yeah, just two different sides of the same room. Okay. Don't need plants. That's not a door. Cereal. Sparkling water. Some ramen. Terra brew. Egmund. Okay. Just coffee mugs and such. Okay, let's carry on.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
I did, Sarah, thanks. Now, where are you? Okay, so they've obviously seen me through the glass. That door is locked. Sarah, well, you know something I don't. It's a meal tray lid, pitcher. I know they're gonna come in while I'm looking at shit, yeah. Where the hell are you coming from? Where did they come through from?
Show me what you've got.
I wish you would take a nap. Poison Ted's in this game too. Both of them. Ooh.
Bring it on.
I love how she's getting all hyped. Like, what is she? It's a window, like. Okay, so. Ha! Oh. Oh, there's a lot of them. Sarah, save me! Okay. What have we got ammo-wise? Let's see. How many rounds have I got? Explosive coachman. I don't think I need to go that hard on them yet. The lawgiver. That's it, Sarah. You go out there and get riddled.
You're a
Sarah. That's it. Draw it about. Just standing here.
Come on.
Alright, I'm done. Give me the handy aid. Give me that handy aid. Licorice. Yes. Pancakes. Get stronger. Yeah. I want cereal, yeah. Chicken, eggs, meal tray, milk, onions, oranges, ramen, lentils, milk stout. Maybe later. Loaf of bread, seafood snacks, some sparkling water. Sushi rolls. Ooh, steaky steak. Terra brew. Some toast. So true to life. Wooly's eating toast and drinking tea. That should do it. There we go. You prick. There's no need for that thing. Jesus. I can't use it. Get tea now. Oh, I want tea. I want tea, wifey. Wifey, make me tea. Listen now, kitten. Don't be getting on my case. Everybody's getting on my case in chat tonight, I think. Have a word or something, will you? Feeling vulnerable. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Alright, that's enough of that. Nonsense. Where are they gone? Oh, over there. Okay.
Let's do this.
Oh. Load, you bum. Oh my god. That's it. Shoot Sarah. Good man. Wally. Shut up, Sarah. Ah, that's it. That's what I get. Strike me down, Eddie. Tie me out for the laugh. I need it. Eddie, time doubting. How am I not hitting that? I have no bullets. No, don't go down. You're gonna get hurt. Jesus wept. You missed again. Thanks, Jazzy. No, heal up. Med pack. Let's go. This is OnlyFans. What's think's registered. She claims she doesn't use it, but I don't know. Oh, they did a little floaty jump. Peace out, Think. Thanks. Enjoy the Z's. And I'm sure I'll chat to you tomorrow. I missed again. Tell me, Jazzy. Oh, I missed again. Oh, that was a nice one, though. Well then, Sarah, get out of the bloody way, you fool. Did I get him? Did I get him? Nice, I got him that time. Sarah, what are you doing? What the hell? Where'd he gone? Okay. Some down there. Why don't they never learn? Oh, I hear the lick of bullets. Hello. I need to kill the rest of these fluckers.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
They had lots of things that we could use, yes. Yay! Wifey brings tea! There we go. Now we have tea. Now we have tea. It's a good day. Uh-oh. Now I'm getting shot. Trying to drink tea. I'm trying to drink my tea. How dare you? Ooh. I don't know what I blew up there, but... Peace out. Good luck. Oh. It's not where I came in. I would have raided them already. Oh. Right, so there's still two left. They're over here somewhere. I'm not running, I'm going very slowly. Are you in here? I will come back and search this place. I know I don't have any space to carry things, but it's gonna have to happen. Me trying to be all stealth. As soon as I see somebody, I'm gonna crap my pants. Interesting. Oh. Right in the back. He didn't like that. Oh. When you're all woken up, ah, no worries, man. I hear you. Hopefully it is just a brief mooch. Hang on, have I been here already? I've been in here already. I was saying there was people here. Get, Sarah, get away. Okay. Right, well, let's go down here. They're probably in the ship. Okay.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance. This is Vanguard Moira.
Oh yeah, I heard you.
Property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune.
One of their ships
Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Right, she can't do anything with this. I looked. Oh. Okay. Now I need to. I know there are more here. I don't know where though. So, let's see what's in here. Oh, weapons workbench.
Why are
Damn.
you bothering to carry all that
Bolt
junk?
cutter. Shut up, Sarah. Don't you judge me. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Workbenches. A fine dining fork. Stable gun. Hydraulic clamp. Med pack. Okay, what have we got here? Q. Okay. We got. Yeah, a little gauge. Okay. Right, so... How are you? That was my own fault. Kind of got a little bit exploded myself. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm balancing the whole running thing with being over encumbered. Bit of turkey. Fake turkey meat. Okay. I think I've got a lot of stuff now. Everyone loves a thermos. A wooden duck. I got it for Duck. Where's Duck when you need him? All of the nice things. Secure access. Oh. It's back where we... Is this back where we started, or just... There's dead bodies everywhere? Yeah, this is back where we started. Okay. I can get out of here now. I've done sufficient damage to my weight and also inventory, so...
Captain.
Haha, Vasco, me old pal.
May I take some
Have some
things?
swag. You absolutely can, sir. Miscellaneous. Oh no, I'm taking things. Ah, idiot. Read, Wally, read. Oh, Vasco can't carry anymore. And I'm way over the limit. But it's okay.
I will see you at a later time.
That was a pleasant
I will
change
fly
of
back
scenery.
to the spaceport.
Using Isaac. Usag.
Hey Eddie, how do you store stuff in your ship's hold? Do you just put it somewhere, or what do you do with it? Oh. As I take more stuff. What a guy. Like, is there something I need to do? Trying to see. Okay, hold on. Ship. Cargo. Cargo hold. I don't need it as of yet. Or maybe I do though. My inventory. Miscellaneous. Impact driver. This is for Duck. Right, okay. Resources, yeah. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Notes with weight. Till we get somewhere. Apparel. Brown leather jumpsuit. Interesting. Settler workwear, and I could stay there. Worker's jumpsuit can stay there. That can stay there. I don't even know what that is. Kind of like the old jumpsuit equip. And we leave the casual wear here. Helmets. Ooh, that's nice. But I prefer the one that's on. Packs, constellation, deep mining, spacesuits, fine. I only need one. Okay. Right, go to Neptune now. Okay. Set a course for Neptune. Oh, there it is. I see ya. Let's go. Fluff has descended on my lap. I cannot move. The Fluff, by the way, is our nickname for Le Dog.
No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Oh, pour myself a tea. Where is she talking about?
Wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Uh-oh. Shield up. Oh, it's a missile up.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Works like at my ship. White lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
This is where you're going to see Woody blow up several times. Just saying. Okay. Yo, you ladger. What's your reserve? Let's fly closer ship. You're on the ship to fight back, okay?
Come on. Let's go rescue that vanguard.
Oh. Change that view. X to dock. Nice. Right, I'm gonna get up. I need to do something about my weight because I'm going to have to. Let me see. What can I get rid of? The ship. Ba 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 ba. Cargo hold. Right, what have I got too many of? 5 of these. All of them can go. 3 rescue axes can go. What's the lowest in terms of damage? How do I sort? Left stick. Damage, yeah. No, not value. Damage, okay, perfect. Three damage, 5 damage, 5 damage. I like the coachman. Lawgiver I like as well. I don't need that. Okay. Mass is looking better. I like that. Leave that here. Packs, constellation pack, yes. Deep recon. Okay, equip that. Leave these here. Helmets. Leave that here. I like the one that I have. We'll leave that here. Throwables will keep. Ammo will keep. Aid will keep. Notes are stored. Miscellaneous digipicks. Yeah, okay. We're looking good, we're looking good. Repair the ship as well. Cells just either dummy and it rolls and got. Oh yeah. We breathe a sigh of relief. Collectively, knowing the pain that you could have gone through. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh yeah, I suppose I better board this. I'm gonna do a save just in case. Sure.
It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy. Next to talking about.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Sarah, do you do anything other than whinge? Okay. Okay. Sarah, get out of the way. Sarah, get out of the way. Sarah. Is your own fault? Oh shit. Get out of here. Sarah! Let me reload to hell. Was another person here? Yeah. Going well. By well, I mean I didn't die. Almost died, but didn't die. Okay. What have these people got? What swag have you got? Did I check you? I did. Sarah, get out of the way.
It's
Checked
absolutely
you.
freezing
He's just chilling
here.
in the corner.
I do not recommend extended exposure without our suits.
Thank you for the heads up. Okay. Now Wooly can do some pilfering. Let's start from the start, shall we? Okay. What's on here? Oh yeah, pipe wrench, pliers, hammer, yes. Hole level, vice grip, tape measure. Even I yeah, she just like runs out, gets us detected, eats a load of bullets, and then whinges. Like, just stand back and stop with your nonsense. Okay, so that's a weapon workbench. That's a spacesuit workbench. That's a research lab. That's a coffee mug. What else we got? Cutter crate. Is there anything in it? No. Okay. Industrial workbench, lovely. Markers, coffee mug, tools, my faves. Styrofoam container, wire spool, yes. Okay. Notebook, notepad. Chunks. You're dead. And notebooks. Oh. Okay. Talk to Mora. Okay. What's this? Notebooks, folders, med pack. Yeah. Knew I would need that. Door locked. Yes, but I have the ship key. Anything in here to pilfer before I talk to them? Sounds like hello. This has been checked. Yeah, it's me checking the message. I am fine talking to her. Don't speak to the bot. The bot doesn't understand. Hello?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
Yeah.
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals.
Oh.
What?
From Constellation.
You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
I'd say people were worried.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Wifey, I'm gonna allow.
Damn.
But control your urges, will you?
I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the star field. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back. Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone needs to be out there keeping the old neighborhood safe. If you're ever in Sidonia, we should grab a beer sometime.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue.
Oh, I get you
Figure
now.
out whatever
Still
that
filth.
thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
Okay.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Okay.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
With pleasure. Yeah, I've pilfered everything I can possibly pilfer from this place anyway. I know that. Or have I? Secret room that I didn't know was here. Not very secret, but still. I'm assuming I can sleep on my own ship.
All that
Dumbbell.
junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Sarah, mind your business. Oh, they're empty cups. A door. What's that? Uh-oh. I've set something off rolling around the room. I can hear it. What the hell? Sarah, get out of the way. I'm only going back out here, so I don't mind being over encumbered for the time being. So back like a slow voice on a wave. Oh yeah, you make yourself comfortable, Sarah. What's that? Give me that. Coffee bag, yes. To go. That's just a cup. Coffee bag, yes. Milk, yes. They look like food. They are not. Okay. Tools. What's that? Turkey. Okay, Sarah, whenever you're ready. Love. Okay. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Okay. Right. The hold, ship's hold. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. My ship. Cargo, still plenty of room. Okay, cargo hold. Not frontier, my inventory. Miscellaneous. Everything basically. Get out of... Oh, no, we can't put that. Just stick it there on the front of the ship, be grand. No, don't get rid of the digipics. Okay. I've stashed stuff. Right. Oh, I don't need to sleep now. My health is fully replenished. Let us fly through space. Undock. Good Jesus. Eddie, remember that thing that I said wifey does in the window when I'm streaming? She just did it. Literally scared the living bejesus out of me. It's nighttime here for those who are in different countries. And there's a window beside where I play computer games. And wifey just appeared in the window from the darkness. So code brown all round. Thanks for that. Jesus. Clickety clickety boop boop. Oh, I have to power up the drive. Okay. Yeah, I have my own personal Jazargo. She's in real life, that's the worst. She's there, always watching.
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Damn straight I am. No, get out of the way. I just want to land. Open planet map? Okay. Oh yeah, the lodge, yeah. Okay, set landing target. land. Oh, long story short, Kitten, there's a character in one of the games that Jazzy plays, and I think it was the first time I was watching Jazzy stream. The character that's your companion in it just appeared out of nowhere, and he nearly shit himself, and I enjoyed
While
it.
we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo.
Was this the music? There was no DJ. That was easy cosmic jive. Starman waiting in the sky. David Bowie, eat your heart out.
We have it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do the honors.
That was free.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
Wazowski, always watching Wazowski.
There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We
Karaoke tonight too. Yeah, apologies for that.
You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. We're
It's
going
an
to
honor
do
to be a
great
part of
things
this.
together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Few personal errands
Fair
to
enough.
run.
But before you go, let me tell you about our other leads. First,
Sure.
there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on
Argus.
But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
He's probably in with the brazzers. Let's trade gear. What have you got? I suppose I should leave her with stuff. Yeah, probably a good idea.
Bye.
Right, okay, hold on. Let's just chill the jets for a minute. I need to go and sell some swag. Where do I want to go? Let's go to Spaceport. Residential district. Commercial. I haven't gone to Frontier yet. Where's... That's the lodge. Where's the Spaceport? Is it just New Atlantis? Oh, fast travel ship. Yes. That's where all my stash is. And by stash I mean absolute junk that I want to just sell to anybody who will take it. Get up out of that seat. So everybody has my stuff. Where's Vasco? He's down on the way out, I think, isn't he? Let me see. Let's go to ship's hold, cargo hold, and let's take it all. Yeah. Okay. watch me die as I carry everything.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll be back to you in a second, Vasco. Just need to reach this machine to get rid of all the crap.
Anything I can help?
Vendor has 5,000 credits, okay. So let's go for the miscellaneous stuff first. Digipicks I need. Contemporary cigarettes. There we go. Okay, so what else can we get rid of? Weapons. What have I got multiple of? I will sell 8 of them. Sort by value. Oh, what's value? Or damage, maybe, yeah. Okay, what have we got? Urban Eagle I like. Oh, a modified one. Accuracy's better. Range is better. So, I might... okay, well, let's sell what we can sell. What's the difference between this and this? Can sell it. Side star. Get rid of one. Rescue axes. Handy to have an axe. I have a lot of these grendels. Trying to keep the best. Because I can put some stuff back in the ship anyway. I think I'll sell the urban and keep the modified one. Equinox. Right, okay, that's cool. So let's tidy that up a bit. Ammo I need to keep spacesuits wise. Let's get rid of that. We've left our deep mining behind. Constellation 1. What's that difference? Okay. Get rid of that one. That's a pretty good one. Get rid of that one. That clip of. Oh yeah, I'll have to there it is. Yeah, I'll make sure she gets to see it, Jazzy. Very funny. Get rid of that. Oh, they only have 40 credits left. Okay. So, can you go back in, or you have to come back? I'll go to the shop. Okay. I have to walk slowly because I have so much crap. Oh, hang on, I have to equip stuff as well, actually. Inventory. Packs. Equipped. Constellation. I like that one. I want that one. Okay.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. Clear.
It's just... Wait, sorry. I know. What does this show you later? Ooh, inappropriate. You know it's getting late in the day. Comments like that coming out, be the hawky. This place is where I can sell stuff as well, isn't it? Mercantile, yeah. Can I sell stuff
If it
to you?
belongs on your ship, then I'm Oh, please, take a look.
Sell. Okay, what can I sell? What's in miscellaneous? Digipix I need. Resources I need. Notes. No, we won't sell that. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Oh, I shouldn't have really. That doesn't really make any difference. Slates are fine. Okay. Resource I'll keep on the ship. Aid, troubles, apparel. I don't need that. I don't need that. I like the old jumpsuit. Don't need that. Don't need that. Have one of them already. Get rid of that. Okay. Helmets. Get rid of that. It's awful yoke. Constellation is fine. That's my fave. I've 3 of them. So now I only have one. Keep these. Nice to have a little change. Weapons wise, I sold what I could in terms of weapons. Ammo I need. Spacesuits I've reduced. Helmets I've reduced. Apparel I've reduced. Resource. I'd say a lot of these are what's taking up space. So I will bring these back to the
Thanks for
ship.
coming in.
Nice. So they're back. Oh no. Got my back.
Curtis.
Is this the storm that's coming our way on Wednesday is hitting you today, or is this another just standard weather front coming at you, Eddie? Yeah. still got flooded the other day, Jesus. Yeah, I'm up in Dublin tomorrow night. So hopefully on the drive to work, which is right alongside the canal, doesn't get too hectic in the morning. I think everything that's on me at the moment I want to keep, but then I have to grab a lot of stuff off Vasco as well, so just inventory management. Don't mind me, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had that for the quest, yeah. Right. I'm really not going to use that, but I'll store it here. I like having all of the weapons. Yeah, again, rescue axe, I'm probably not going to do much with that. Okay. Something really fancy about that, so. Or that. So we'll keep the ones that are fancy. Spacesuit wise, I'll leave a spare spacesuit in case I have cold brown. Retro, what's up? Early morning, your neck of the woods, how are we? A new one. Oh, went kind of disappeared. Jesus. Shit, off you. Yeah. It's bad. It is bad. My face is kind of melting. Melty face first thing in the morning. Not how plan to start for Tuesday. Or Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday now. Getting my time zones right in my head. I'm gonna leave all of this stuff on the ship. I'll keep this on. Throwables I want to keep. Ammo obviously keep. Aid stuff, yeah. I don't really need to be carrying around all these slates. Okay. Resources, yes. Leave all of these here. Okay. I'm still slightly over. But we can sort out in a moment. I need to go and get all the stuff from Vasco and then trade that as well. You can, I don't know if you were on stream. I was gonna the other night, Jazzy. I was like, I think it was Saturday night. I was streaming, and I was like, oh, you know, Sunday morning for retro, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna watch the race tomorrow, but I'm not getting up that early. Like, it should be starting around now your time. And then I was like, hold on a second, time travel is not possible. Time zone, mix up, confusion, you know, the usual stuff.
For further items.
Vasco, what have you got? Actually, just, you know what, take off. Yeah.
Goodbye for now.
Right. Now, carefully make my way to a trader because I've got 10 ton of crap on me now. Oh yeah, I've already maxed this one out. Yoo-hoo. Oh, Woody, yeah. I know, I had a moment. I had a Woody moment. A Woolly Wobbler. Woolly Wobbler, I said there, just so you know. Just for clarification. No, no, no. It was Saturday night I was streaming. It was Sunday morning for retro. But of course, the time that the race was starting at was... Oh, my brain now. You make me do this math. The race in Japan was starting in the afternoon his time, which was early morning for us here in little old Ireland.
Do you need a visit to Reliant Medical?
Hilarious. True.
Now,
Oh, please.
I want
take
to
a
give you
look.
some crap. Sell. Weapons. Keep a cutter. Yeah, I've got 4 of them. I don't need 4 of them. I've got 3 of them. I don't need. Actually, I've got the better one. Sort them by damage. Oh, idiot. Damage, there we go. Sort them by damage. So, no. 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 And no. Okay. I already have them on the ship. 2 of them, so I don't need 2 of them. Okay. Keep the cutter to remember my days. Alright, get rid of that. And that. Okay. I have now taken nearly all of their money. Yeah, they've only got 100 left. What's the value of this? 112.
Appreciate the business.
Okay. Max them out as well. Good. So yeah, absolutely. Recharge the batteries, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we're 12 hours out from your time, retro, so it's Monday 11:50 now, PM. So basically what I'm saying is it's Wooly's bedtime because I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning to drive up to work in Dublin, so we're just doing a little bit of inventory management at the moment. So stashing stuff in the ship's hold, selling stuff to traders. Probably gonna have to sleep and see if I can then trade again.
Yes, my captain.
You calm down, adoring fan. All up in my grill. Ship. Hold. Weapons. No, I need to... For my inventory, yeah, that's what I want. I will put that in the hold. Lowest damage is this, so I'll put that in the hold as well. We'll put that in the hold as well. keep them. Spacesuits I only have one. Deimos pack can stay here. Tunnel mining pack can stay here until I can sell them. Helmets. Don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, look at this fetching young man. Okay, throwables, ammo, aid, notes. I'm gonna sell them. I can keep them on me for now, I think. Resources. Stash them here for a minute. Miscellaneous. This can all go here. While I'm still overweight. Chunky boy. I have 100,000 credits though. You're not going to collapse it. This is exactly it. The garage down the road. They open at 5:30 in the morning, so can grab a cup of coffee, plough on up to Dublin. That's what gets me there. Windows open all the way. So I'll use all my vacation. Oh, what have I got? I used Friday last week, and I have a week off in October for my birthday to look forward to, so that'll be good. Let's see now, what have I got? Sort by mass, maybe. Okay. Oh, ship parts, yeah, leave them here. I wonder if I was carrying around all the ship parts with me as well. What a guy. Crew. You can only assign 2. Okay, they can stay there for now. Nice, right, so let's see what we've got. Let's talk to this adoring fan. See if he has anything interesting to say.
Nervous around you. We're literally, yes, my liege.
Personal questions.
Whatever you want to know.
Question time. So let's kick about in the morning. Yeah. Make me see me.
Oh,
Tell me anything about yourself. I'm going to see if there's any side quests from the adoring fan.
And I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
You're not getting in my briefs, sir.
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology.
Don't you use our weapons against us. Damn it, Chelsea.
It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1,000.
No, I'm going to wrap up now once I'm going to talk to him. I just want to have a quick look at what's coming next.
My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
Okay. I don't think I want to ask him any more questions right now.
Else?
No.
That was
no.
a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage.
Oh, I don't know about that. Creepy, creepy. Okay. got? What have we got? I just want to see what we have in terms of what's happening next. So, oh jeez, I haven't even done. I haven't got Tau City yet. Okay. What's the Mantis? Oh, I haven't even read this. God, I can do that. That's an easy inventory. Notes. Secret outpost. Loyal to your crew, I get it, but screw that. Beg, borrow, steal, kill to get to Denbola LB. Secret outpost turn a once in a lifetime opportunity. You regret it for yourself if you don't get your ass over here. Okay. Now that I've read it, does that... Oh, I'm not going to some secret. Where is this? Show map. Ooh. Can I get there? That seems like it's... That's way, way far away. Okay. That can be something we come back to. Next mission. Let's have a look. See what's coming next. Top of the list. Survey a habitable planet. Is there a route for that? Set course. No, it doesn't know so. Pick up package from Red Mile. Where's Red Mile? Is that close? Jeez, they're all fairly far away. Okay, so no. No handy missions at this moment in time. Okay. Cool. Let me see. A shipment for Salinas. I didn't. What did I do? Oh, that's the mission I signed up for. Okay, so I have everything sorted. I'm in good shape in terms of what I'm carrying. Okay, quiet now with Orange Fan. Right, okay. I think I'm good. I better save up or I'll be divorced. It's probably a good plan. Sorry, I'm catching up. With coffee, stress on just where it gives me sleepy. Okay, I was there. So I'm only getting to bed. Try a private message first and I get that voice going. Oh, careful. What's that, Wooly? Okay, get that voice ready. 10-minute walk down the road. Yeah. I walk to get close. Work to your home. Yeah, for sure. I'm an hour going in because I leave at the crack of dawn. But like 2 hours getting home. If I'm driving back to where we live, it's yeah, it can be a struggle sometimes. It can be a struggle. What are we doing? Okay, cool. I think I better call it time on this for this evening. I believe I'm at 55 followers. I had to do one more stream in the month, which was this evening's one, I think. So with a bit of luck, could be an affiliate in the morning when I wake up. Who knows? Might have a little email there from Twitch. But as always, OG crew, new crew, people who lurk, people who watch the VODs, appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being on the chat. Thanks to Wifey for letting me sit and game while she's bored in the other room. Always appreciated. Retro, thank you. Jazzy, Eddie. Who else do we have in here today? My God. Jazzy, Retro. No Way was in as well. Everybody. If I've forgotten anybody, I do apologize. What I'm gonna do to wrap it up, a new follower came my way today. Got chatting to earlier on. I'm gonna do a little raid. They are playing Call of Duty Black Ops. The name is Miss Sephira. Having a bit of a rough day, so I think a little raid might help if you just stick around, even just to say hey. I would really appreciate it. So bear with me now while I try and figure this fun and frolics out. I will catch you all on your relative streams tomorrow. I'll be working from the office, so doing a bit of working and lurking. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, your day, depending on where in the world you are. Appreciate each and every one of you. Stick with me now. We'll try and do a little raid out. Let me see. Can we do this? Will I break it? There we go. I managed to figure it out. Go me. Stick with it. Let it pop over. 5 seconds. Thanks to each and every one of you. Appreciate y'all. Catch you later.